I said, are you game for a dame? It's got to be Her Royal Highness, Dame Edna Everage!
My identity. I wanted to do this anonymously like I do all my charitable works. But, oh, don't loiter, Leonard. Off you go, darling.
Thank you very much. Dame Edna Everage Madge.
Leonard Henry! Oh, isn't he adorable? Hello, possums. Yes, it really is me, Dame Edna, housewife, superstar, mother, megastar, and millionairess, here on historic comic relief tonight. And I'm very, very honored I'm here. Not just because I love to give, because there's another reason. It's the only way stars like us can get on primetime BBC television without having long lunches with BBC executives. But seriously, darlings, I say possums because that's a term of endearment in Australia. A possum is a marsupial. Do you know what that means? It's an old Aboriginal word meaning a cuddly creature with a pouch. With a pocket, really, and we've all got pockets like koalas and wallabies and kangaroos. But do we dip into our pockets often enough? I don't think so. Tonight is going to be the exception, because we don't want to have short arms and long pockets. We have to delve to the bottom. You know, where I come from in Australia, if someone has a skinflint or a tightwad, we say, there goes short arms. So, on Monday, if you can identify anyone at work who hasn't given generously to comic relief, you have my permission to say, there goes short arms. Let's hear you say it, darlings. 1, 2, 3. There goes short arms! You can do it better than that, because I want you to inject as much venom and malice into it as possible so they have nervous breakdowns. Say it once more and point. There goes short arms! Well, darlings, if you don't want to hear that horrible, spooky, taunting cry on Monday, give. Give generously. And giving is my favourite word. It's a 4-letter word beginning with G. It's the G word, and I love it. And when you give, you touch all my G-spots at once. Tell me, how much did Lenny make?
1.5
1.5
million.
million! How wonderful, and yet, how pathetic. I think in my segment, our segment, we're going to make £3 million, darlings. Yes! Tell me, can we do it? Yes, we will, with the help of a galaxy of stars. Yes, darlings. Yes, well, I have always been a giver. As a matter of fact, my gynecologist looked up only this morning and he said, Edna, why do you give as much as you do? Bless his heart. When will you ever stop giving? He said, well, I have dug deep tonight. I've dug in my spare bedroom underneath all those old copies of the Financial Times and those empty sardine tins, and I found my old travelling companion, Madge Allsop. And here she is! Here she is, darling! Be careful, Madge, be careful! Be careful! There, darling! What's that step? Oh, Madge, for heaven's sake! woman. A little bit of flage never hurt Madge. What are you doing? You've broken all these lovely gladdies all up. What? Come up here, Madge. Oh, look, she's perfect. Don't feel sorry for her. Look, if you've just switched over from Coronation Street, this isn't a porn channel. This is comic relief. And a little flage never hurt Madge. It didn't. Oh, well, that was a treat for me, and now here's a treat for you. Yes, back with Dame Edna again, and I've just been looking at this studio. What does it remind you of? It's spooky, isn't it? It reminds me of an abattoir, only a clean abattoir, like we have in Australia. It does. It's uncanny, really. If a little bar lamb wandered in here, I don't think it'd mind being turned into a chop. But to bring my total for this section to 3 million, I am willing to make a big sacrifice. A human sacrifice. No, don't waste your sympathy on this minx. Oh, she is a minx. I'm not going to sacrifice Madge. I'm going to sacrifice, for comic relief, her silence. Now, if we raise 3 million, darlings, that's on top of everything that Lenny has made, Madge will, wait for this, sing. Yes, darlings. She's going to sing, aren't you, Madge? Yes, for years she's been mum on screen. Off screen, she never draws breath. She's a chatterbox. She gives tongue night and day. I never sleep a wink. And now she is willing to give utterance publicly, Possums. Nationwide, via satellite. Aren't you, Madge? Yes, see that nod? Yes, that nod was just a crack in her wall of silence. Ring this number now. Let's raise 3 million more, darlings, and the New Zealand nightingale will sing and give tongue as she never has before. The cry of the kiwi will be heard in the land, the cry of the kiwi on heat. Deep throat also at your service. Now, are you ready for it? Plunder your pockets, Possums. If you want to hear Madge sing, give us a ring. Give us your all to hear Madge caterwaul. But if you need another reason, here's one. Darlings, help those wonderful people carry on caring. Ring this number now. And we want, by 1 a.m., am I being too ambitious? £10 million. That's our aim. Now, here are two typical carers. These are lovely people, and they're typical of millions and zillions all over the United Kingdom, fundraising and doing silly things. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Celia.
Celia, and look at you in that raunchy little bikini, too. Do you wear that to work?
I have done for the last 2 days.
For 2 days?
Yes. Yes. I raised £100 for Comic Relief.
You raised £100 for Comic Relief? Lovely. Oh, it's gorgeous, and it's daring of you. It shows courage and imagination,
Well,
and
thank
beautiful.
you.
And what did the menfolk at work think?
Oh, they loved it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did they raise anything when they saw you, darling?
I
I'm sure they all contributed. You've got a little tattoo on your arm, too.
Yes,
You're an
I have.
angel, Possum.
Thank
And what
you.
about you?
Michael.
Hello, Michael. It's
How do you-
Michael Madden, isn't it?
Your Majesty.
Oh, lovely. What's that funny stuff? Are they old
It's
sort of
£4
discounts?
of tripe.
Tripe? Oh. Where does tripe come from,
It's
Michael?
a sheep's stomach.
Sheep's stomach? Well, it does make this place a little bit more like an abattoir than ever, doesn't it? What do you do with it?
Well, I ate £4 in 1 minute.
£4 in a minute.
And we made £500.
Have you, and how much did you make?
£500.
£500! Fantastic!
Oh, thank you very much.
Ooh. Now, these darling people, Michael and Celia, are not exceptions because there are people everywhere doing silly things for marvellous reasons, thanks to you all. Now, there's more people doing silly, spooky things for comic relief. Let's see them. Yes, darlings. Well, they did their bit. Now you do yours. And look at this frock of mine. Isn't it gorgeous? Yes. Yes, this is my neo-60s look. Yes, I look like Scylla when she was fashionable. Aren't I gorgeous? This is my retro, neo-retro. It's very feminine, so it's a retro-hetero miniskirt. And in 5 minutes, darlings, the Spice Girls! And in 15 minutes, Bally Kiss Dibley, darling. Madge, what are you doing there? What are you reading? Tasteful tunes for senior citizens? You're boning up, aren't you? No. You're not going to study that little book. You're not going to prepare for your song until we've got the money. Only half an hour to go, possums. If you want to hear Allsop sing, then give us a ring. And if you're teetering on the brink of generosity, this should push you over. Oh, and do call. And, of course, you can take any money that you've raised, possums, and to any post office. Take it to any post office, High Street Bank, or Building Society tomorrow, or write a cheque made payable to Comic Relief, 97, and send it to KPMG, P.O. Box 678, London, EC4Y 8RS. And if you've managed to write that down, you're a marvel. Or you can just pop the cheque in the red envelope in this week's Radio Times. Now, here are 5 delightful young women who have done the Spice Girls!
Knickers. David, that was not me, David. Who thinks he's got girl power? David!
Lovely, you girls are gorgeous and your parents must be so proud of you.
Hi, Mum.
Are Mr. and Mrs. Spice in the audience, aren't they?
Is that you there naked? Is that you? Is that you naked with no clothes on?
Isn't it rude?
Dave,
You're
you
beautiful
saucy
girls.
thing.
You can get close to me. Let my charisma rub off on you, and perhaps a little of my durability too, you may. Well, thank you, Spice Girls. Thank you.
Thank you to everybody that's made a lot of money for Comic Relief buying the single.
That's gorgeous.
Thank you.
And at midnight, Possums, at midnight from the Shepherd's Bush Empire, we're going to see these Spice Girls again, so stay tuned.
Bye.
And if you
Is that it now? We're going?
Yes,
Come on,
we
Mel.
are.
Come on. Bye.
Aren't they lovely? Aren't they beautiful? They're like the thinking woman's ABBA. They're beautiful. And if you haven't made up your mind to give, if you've still got short arms and long pockets, watch this. Here I am again in gratitude mode, Possums, and thank you all who've been going into shops all over Britain to comically relieve yourselves by buying noses, and nose-related items. And here in the studio to tell us how much they've raised is Deborah Johns from W.H. Smith. Deborah, well, how much have W.H. Smith collected for Comic Relief this year, Deborah?
Well, Edna, I'm delighted to tell you, on behalf of W.H. Smith, we have raised the tremendous sum of $2,221,000. Money raised from the sale of noses and badges from W.H. Smith stores, Menzies, Oxfam and Wellworth.
All who've done a wonderful job in helping collect those marvellous, marvellous little tidbits of money that have made that magnificent total. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, W.H. Smith, and all those affiliates. Thank you. Well, Parsons, we must be creeping up to our 3 million target and a chance to see Madge's tonsils. By the way, she's been doing her bit for Comic Relief. Madge has been selling kisses to sailors down at the docks. So they've all seen her tonsils, and as a matter of fact, they're rather sick of them by now. Soon it will be your turn. You might even glimpse her uvula. How much have we got now? Yes, darling. We have 4,606,752,000 pounds, darling. Madge Allsop will sing, but while she's limbering up for her historic moment, let's have 10 funny minutes at Ballykistibbling. Is going to warble. Yes. Are you ready, Madge? She's ready, and now we need a pianist. Who is going to tickle Madge's ivories? None other than Lord Andrew Lloyd Webber.
My darling, I've looked forward to this for weeks and weeks. You know, I never normally do this sort of thing.
And I know
Never
you
normally.
don't. You don't do anything normally, you angel, and I want you to sit down now, and Madge is about to sing. Play, my darling. Sing. Play something else. Play something more accessible. Oh, it's hopeless, Andrew, hopeless. Is that all you can play? Haven't you got anything else in your repertoire? I'm sorry, this isn't going to work, I'm afraid. No, we'll have to get someone else. Disaster. Oh, don't sulk. Who? What's your music? Today I Feel So Happy. Have you heard of that? Who can play it? Oh, we've got someone coming to the rescue. Hello. What's your name?
Simon Wallace.
Simon Wallace. Please, don't go though, Andrew. I've got an idea. You play it, Simon. And Lord Lloyd Webber can be the page turner. Isn't that a lovely idea? All right, Madge, here we go.
Today I feel so happy, so happy. I don't know why I'm happy. I only know I am. I've got no cause to care for the why or the wherefore.
therefore, when I walk out of therefore, I gamble like a lamb. Walking on air, never a care, something is making me sing. Tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la, and like a little bird in spring. Oh, today I feel so happy, so happy, so happy. I don't know why I'm happy, I only know I am.
Now continues on BBC Two with some fabulous bits from the movies. Then we're back after the news with Francis Quarters and more coming when you can shake a large stick at. And the phone lines stay open during the news. So ring, ring, ring. You're fabulous. See you later. I love you.